Hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Kengan Omega Chapter 214, titled Give Me Back. I didn't have a reaction to last week's chapter because I was on vacation. I didn't have a chance to do a reaction. Though I did do a community post detailing my thoughts and feelings upon the chapter. Did not really care for it that much. I feel like last chapter was sort of a concentration of the vast inconsistency of quality of Kengan Omega chapters. There was some stuff in there that was really cool and interesting, and there was some stuff in there that was just really dumb, just really fucking stupid. Will this week's chapter be any better? Only one way to find out. But before we get into that, as always, if you haven't already, definitely be sure to like and subscribe. I'd like to try and hit at least 100 likes on this week's reaction. Now then, without any further ado, let's get right into the chapter, shall we? So, how many pages are we looking at here? 18. Nice, nice. So, Koga's throwing all these punches at Gao's face, but his hands are getting all bruised and bloody. Somehow, despite it being an established thing, you know, like a major plot point of Hatsumi and Agito's fight, that you can't use Indestructible on the head. He can just do that, I guess. I don't know. Is he tightening up the muscles around his mouth? Knock it off. Let me go. I'm gonna kill him if it's the last thing I do. Forget it. He's not worth it. He doesn't seem to really have any intention of fighting you. He could just kill you. Yeah, you got that right. I ain't even worth killing. My history is a lie, and the Gao style is a bunk. The Nico style that you love so much turned out to be a total sham. Yeah, that's all great stuff, isn't it? Though you're really playing it up here, so... I mean, obviously you're trying to piss Koga off more. Fuck you! Don't listen to him. Now I have to think the Nico style you love so much. He has to know. He has to know. I'm not letting this son of a bitch go. Not after what he did to Ryuki. I was looking at Ryuki, and Ryuki starts getting up. Hey, don't push yourself. You need to rest. I'm fine. Thanks, Himuro. Grandpa. You're actually, I didn't notice this, maybe it's just the shading there. You look really malnourished, Ryuki. You look like you haven't eaten in weeks. Were you just using me? Huh? Why else would I keep you around? The only reason you're still alive today is because you're a clone of the Connector. That piece of shit wants you back, no matter what. Then again, I find it hard to believe. How can a weakling like you be one of his clones, huh? What a failure the last clone turned out to be. Motherfucker. Those are some mean words. How are you gonna take those, Ryuki? I understand. You're not my grandpa anymore. Well, I guess that's one of the better ways to take it. Well, you found what you came for. Are you gonna stick around to bully an old man who's not resisting? Get lost. You know, this cave's kind of sizable. I wonder if there's enough room in here for, like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people to have individual fights. You're gonna run into the worm sooner or later. Okay, no. Not in there. Grab my shoulder, Ryuki. I asked Grandpa if the things I'd done were right. Then he punched me out of nowhere, and when I woke up I was down there. He's insane. Even if he kills the Connector, it's not like that'll destroy the worm. They'll kill him sooner or later. His sanity inside. I think that's supposed to say sanity aside. At least we know that Mukaku's plan was to enter Ryuki into the Kengan Association to lure out the Connector. What he hadn't accounted for was that the Kengan Association had banned killing. That made Ryuki start to have doubts about killing. So he imprisoned him to re-educate him? Most likely. He sure was crazy. You're right. After what he did to his students and Ryuki. Yeah. Koga, don't let the things he said get to you. His Nico style's not like ours. My Nico style is elevated to a martial art by my master. What happens to the Nico style from now on is up to you. Don't listen to what Mukaku said. Well, that's a good sentiment, even if, much like Waka, I hate the Nico style. You too, Ryuki. What happens to the Gao style now is up to you. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if it was like a thing Mukaku made up as a cover. It's a real thing for you that you practice. We'll catch up later. We need to get out of here. There are already skirmishes breaking out in the area. Oh, nice. There's some casual dead guy there. You're right. I want to get away from here. Was that because of Mukaku? I've seen plenty of strong guys in my time, but I've never seen anyone like that. Everything that came out of his mouth was hot air. He was one hell of a con man. He called himself a fraud, but his power was unfathomable. It's not just that he's strong. I don't want anything to do with him anymore. Well, we know for certain he's at least strong enough to fight you. You guys are able to hold your own against each other in a not super serious fight. I mean, if you're saying he's stronger than Karaoke, I believe you. But he's just chilling there on his porch. Is someone gonna walk up to him anytime soon? I don't know about this connector, but that old man's a monster in human form. That he is. Mukaku notices something. Hey, haven't seen you in 80 years. Yeah, I had a feeling he was showing up now. Hello, Shen. How you doing? How many pages do we have left? 5. Good. Gao Mukaku. You're looking awfully casual, Shen. I need you to give me back. You're looking really good, Shen, I have to say. The connector, Shen Wulong. You nitwit. You're too late. I got rid of your clone a long time ago. My condolences. You're lying. Lying. That's not the kind of man you were in my memories. You wouldn't get rid of a bargaining chip for no reason. You'd use any means at your disposal to survive. I remember you well. Back then, you used your comrades as shields just so you could survive. Honestly, I'm somewhat impressed by how attached to life you are. Guess you really love me, huh? But now, I'm the fraud founder of a phony martial art. Looks like he throws... I think he throws something at Shen? I think? I can't tell if that's what's happening or if Shen's putting something on his hands. Oh no, Mukaku takes out these gauntlets that he puts on his hands. But what's wrong with being a fraud? I don't give a damn who I am, as long as I can kill you. Is that so? Then you're going to die as a fake. And that's the end of the chapter. Yeah, someone in the comment points out, I don't like how, like, so much of the information that we received as build up to these reveals was just false. So then the reveals we get are just totally different. It's just has barely anything to do with the established information we have. It just feels like really lazy plot twist stuff. But now we're gonna have Mukaku and Shen fight each other, and Shen is definitely gonna fucking win. He's super gonna fucking win. I have no doubt about that in my mind. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that fight. I think this is going to be the most powerful 1v1 we've seen in Kengan. I'm really curious to see what Shen's fighting style is going to be in detail, because one of the things I did like in the last chapter was just sort of the way it was portrayed, just the flowing hand movements, and then his hands just disappear, and it's just carnage. I like that. It's kind of what I expected him to do, some kind of Kenpo thing, but I want to see it in greater detail. So, yeah, this chapter was pretty decent. It was pretty alright. But I'm much more excited to see what we're going to get next chapter, because, this is one of the big fights we've been waiting for a while now. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. What do you guys think? Be sure to let me know down in the comments. But with that, that's all I've got for this week's reaction. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do Kengan Omega chapter reactions every week we get a new chapter. If you enjoy discussing Kengan Omega with other people, or just for the content I produce on this channel, I highly suggest you check out my Discord server. I have a link to that down in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around. Take care.